What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Retro Room.
What up? Welcome to the Retro Room.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I'm your host, Roly. That is my co-host, Tony. And this is Roly's Retro Room podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, it's November. We survived October.
Yes, we did.
Halloween had just passed. When you're watching this, it's the first week of November, and we're in pre-Christmas mode right now. Like there's people forgot that there is another holiday this month, but everyone, all of the Christmas decorations are definitely going up.
And I think Mariah Carey broke her glass.
Yeah,
broke her ice.
She's been thawed out.
Yes. So yeah, everybody forgets about Thanksgiving, go straight to Christmas, and it's time to decorate. It's time to look at our toys, look at our what we're gonna get our kids, things like that. But yeah,
are you guys putting up anything during November where you live?
Most likely, yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, you gotta understand. My wife, she's obsessed with Christmas, loves Christmas, everything about Christmas. I've already been told that all I need to do is make her favorite drink, and we're gonna decorate the entire place. So.
Your drink?
She likes the coquito I make.
Coquito,
so, yeah. She likes the coquito I make, and she says, "Let's decorate. Let's go to Hobby Lobby because apparently that's where you get the best decorations and home goods and all that stuff." So yeah, definitely. Oh, and decorating the tree is fun, but we got to make sure that none of the ornaments are sticking together at the same time and stuff. So it's a lot of fun though.
Yeah, I have a ton of Christmas decorations, inside and outside, but we don't start putting them up until the day after Thanksgiving. Like I go, each holiday gets its own thing. I think my girl wants to maybe attempt. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So, but we'll see.
You're not giving in. You're not giving in.
We'll see. I think Thanksgiving deserves its time. So. Yeah, man. You got anything cool this week? Any hauls on your end?
No hauls this week. Just chilling. Yeah, I definitely looking for something. We'll talk about it a little later that you got that I am on the hunt for. So definitely not looking for anything, but I am looking for some Funko Pops that I saw. I saw a Michael Myers one that I saw. I'm like, that might be a cool one to get.
Yeah.
So I told myself that I'm done with Funko Pops. It's a problem. At this point.
So I just want to remind everybody, because I gotta do it in the beginning, gotta get the business out of the way.
Yeah.
First, thank you everyone for watching and liking our videos. Some of them have been performing very well, and the podcasts, I do see that it's doing a lot better. We're getting a lot more streams. Just a friendly reminder, please, if you are listening to this or watching this on YouTube, wherever you're digesting this podcast, make sure you subscribe, like, and if you, like I said, if you like it, share it with your people. Every day there's new cities I see on the the thing that hosts our podcast. So we got Louisville, Kentucky has a few people on there that are listening to us now. I saw some Chicago, New York. There's people in over in Japan. So I could only assume maybe it's Americans that are traveling, and for their travels, they're listening to a retro podcast. So I appreciate you all just to help us out, and so we could gauge how this is going. Give us a like, a subscribe, comment, and share it. That way, this could keep growing. I did mention before that we are building like a little perk package for subscribers once this gets to a certain level, and we're gonna be sending something that's like a VHS. I mean, I'm kind of like themed in it, but some kind of like VHS like packaging thing, but it's gonna have like some cool things in. But we'll once I have the prototype ready, I'll do a little show and tell. But
awesome.
Getting the business out of the way. Yes, please like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. I'm Roly's Retro Room on all of the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, and obviously here on YouTube. Tony is Tony in Retro on TikTok and Instagram. And yes, please give Tony a follow on TikTok, because he needs more followers so we could do lives on there.
Yes.
We'll start doing
Can't
the
do lives unless I have 100 followers. So, but partially that's my fault. I got to start getting out there and do more TikTok and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
but with this crazy schedule, I'm gonna see if I could knock out some cool retro videos. Maybe I'll play some vinyl for you or something.
There you go. And real quick, again, I always have a special guest here with me, and today it's none other than Master Chief, and that might be a segue to something later. But we'll talk we'll talk to Master Chief later on and see what's going on in his world. But
Sounds
real
good.
quick, let me jump into my hauls. I actually have a crazy week in hauls. So there's two things that happened. I got 110 VHSs for $30, and
That is
it
insane.
it was crazy. The amount and what movies are in there. I'm not gonna show that all here. I only took 2 out from that because I was doing stuff, but that haul I'm gonna separate it and show it to you guys on another video. I will show you what I got this like the last 2 days from Goodwill, and then there's something else that you know of. So
Yeah.
without further ado, here are the hauls. It's basically VHSs that I've gotten. I went to 2 Goodwills, and between them, I found these movies. So I'll just fly through them real quick. First one is none other than a classic, and it's sealed. This is Pretty Woman.
That's right.
Sealed, which is crazy.
That's
50
insane.
cents.
Still good. Still clean. Tape still clean. Beautiful.
Yeah, no, everything. I mean, it's wrapped.
Yeah.
Then this is I just think this is a great movie. I remember watching this a lot on pay-per-view or the
Oh
bootleg
yeah,
black
yeah.
box I
Nothing to
had.
lose. Martin
Nothing to
Short,
Lose.
Tim Robbins.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie. Great movie.
Martin Lawrence. You said
Yeah, I said
Martin Short.
Oh, I said Martin Lawrence, didn't I?
No, you said Martin Short because he's Martin.
Go
and
back
he's
to the tape.
Short.
I said Martin Lawrence. Did I say Martin Short? My
You
bad.
said Martin Short. It's Martin Lawrence.
My bad. Martin Lawrence
You're just
and Tim Robbins.
And funny enough, he's not that short. I saw him in person. He's just short because whoever he's next to is always tall.
That's because Tim Robbins is extremely tall. I think
Yeah.
Tim Robbins is like 6'5".
Then here we got Remember the Titans. I already have this
football
one, but this one's a better cover. So
Yeah.
I'm going to swap it out with the one that I have.
Nice.
This one, I've been after and hunting this VHS forever, and I haven't bought it online because I was just like, I feel like I could find it. I want to find it in the wild.
Yeah. And there it is.
One of the greatest sequels
Of all time.
in the history of man.
Yeah.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Oh,
With the reflective,
classic.
hollow kind of.
Yes. Great find right there, my man. Great
And
find.
this one is for any basketball fan and sneakerhead. For bro, I keep hitting this damn microphone. Can't go wrong with He Got Game.
Spike
And
Lee.
Ray Allen,
Yep.
Denzel Washington,
Yep.
and the Jordan He Got Games.
That's right.
I have those shoes.
You have those shoes?
Yeah, I have them.
The one that Denzel wears?
The He Got Games.
He got games. That's funny. And whose shoes were they in the NBA? Were they anybody in particular?
They're Jordans.
Oh, yeah, I know they're
Michael
Jordans.
Jordan's shoe.
Oh, Michael Jordan's wore them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you have here, analyze this.
Great movie. Billy Crystal, Robert De Niro.
Yep. This one again, I have it already, but this one's in much better condition than the one I have, so I'm gonna swap it. Top Gun.
Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong
And
with that.
here's if somebody starts like if you start building your own VHS collection and you're going out to thrift stores stuff like that, here's a reminder. I learned this very early on, and I'm just gonna mention it now for those who just start off. Don't just go by the cover. The minute you find a VHS, slide it out and make sure it's in there. Because I've seen so many times that you get it, you're excited, you open it up. There's a James Bond movie at one of the thrift stores I go to. And I'm like, I always remember, I'm like, oh, it's still there. And I look and it's like some random other, I think it's like fried green tomatoes or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like, but you have to check because people will swap them out all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So they'll swap them out because of the
No,
price?
just the person who probably donated them just fucking just threw it in there. And was like, oh, this is just, So,
yeah.
Only because it's my favorite movie. I already have one. I actually have a classic one. This was like the second print of it.
Oh, okay. So like second edition. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's it says it here, the Master Gold Collection. This is the Gold Collection Goofy movie.
Nice.
And then anytime I see one of these, I get it. They're only $1. It's a DVD blockbuster. This one is the movie The Last Castle. But anytime I see any one of these cases, it doesn't matter what the movie is, I'm getting it. Just keep hitting this fucking thing. because I want it for the blockbuster section.
Of course.
And last two movies, and
What
then
you
one
got?
more item. All this stuff is all like there's just some mess here.
Yeah.
They're just everything's sliding all over the place. All right, real quick. I mentioned this before. It had it in my possession, sold it by mistake. Now my collection is complete of the original trilogy of
With the shine. Look at that.
Jurassic Park. Yeah, the lights are just banging it right now.
Oh, that is
And
awesome.
I don't know if I mentioned it. So you see how this one has I forgot its name. This dinosaur,
Oh yeah,
which is the one that's in this movie, like
yeah.
the main
It's a I forgot what it was. It wasn't Dilophosaurus, but Allosaurus or something
like
crazy.
that. Well,
Yeah.
anyways, so in the original releases of this they have it on here, and there was like controversy and people, oh my god, that's not the iconic one, blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
So in later prints and on DVDs, they put the T-Rex back on it.
Of course.
So,
Makes
and
sense.
if you go to Netflix or anywhere that they're streaming it, it has the T-Rex on it. It doesn't have this one on it. So I like this. I mean, and again, and we've talked about this. I like this movie. I like
Yeah.
this movie.
Yeah.
I think you're not a fan of this one. You said, right?
No, I'm not a big fan. Alan.
Alan. Yeah, I'm gonna put the gift right down there. Alan.
Yep. Alan.
And then this one was for last month. I got it in October, but finally got Hocus Pocus. I gotta figure out how to get that.
Watch it tomorrow.
Off of there.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? It's like Sharpie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll figure something out. All right. The last thing, and I didn't haul this. This was brought to me. I was searching for it. I made a phone call because my girl went to take my son to watch a Chainsaw Man movie in AMC.
Okay.
And I knew this thing had came out. And I'm like, what are the odds? Because you know how the scalpers are, and people are out there just buying these things, stuff like that. But she brought it home to me. The AMC exclusive DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Man, that's
now,
beautiful.
There's 3 awesome things about this. One, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it does light up.
Look at that.
Come on. There you go.
Look at that. Beautiful.
So that's thing number 1. Awesome, right? Number 2, the doors do open.
They do open like a DeLorean.
And then this is the essentially the popcorn bucket part where you just pour the popcorn into there.
Nice.
And last, what makes this thing so awesome is the tires do.
They have fly mode.
Yep. They got hover mode.
Oh my god, look at that. They have hover mode. So even though it was for the 40th anniversary for Back to the Future Part 1, even has the hover mode for Part 2, which is even better. Beautiful.
But this thing is awesome. I'm literally redoing one of the cubes. Oh, sorry for all that. Here in one of my displays so I could do a whole Back to the Future thing. Funny little thing I'll tell you right now. Between you, I mean, not with everyone. Yeah. When I worked down there in Miami at that store that I worked at, I fangirled over Back to the Future with a customer. Yeah. And the customer literally saw how obsessed I was with Back to the Future. Mm-hmm. Came back 2 days later and bought me this like $80 book of Back to the Future history. And inside of it, it has like a bunch of pages that have a bunch of stuff. It has like the newspaper clippings, the letter, the paper, the napkin that this girl writes her phone number on and kisses. It has so much stuff. I'm like, yo. And I'm like, you did not have to get me this. She's like, no, you're a fan and I'm a fan. And you know what? It's fine. Enjoy. I'm like, I can't accept an $80 gift from somebody.
Yeah, no way.
She's like, no, please. Like, if you don't take it, like, I feel bad. Like, I want you to have it. And it was so crazy. Again, fandom, just retro. Like, this community is awesome. And that was one of like the first times, like somebody that I would just randomly talk about the stuff that I love. And we had such a great bonding connection over it. And they just went out of their way to a Barnes and Noble, that's
awesome.
Spending $80 on a stranger like that is crazy to me. But it goes to show that, sometimes when you have that love for stuff and you can connect with somebody, that you don't care.
Yeah, that's awesome. What a great story, man.
Those are my hauls.
I am going tomorrow to AMC and I am going to see if I could find that beautiful, beautiful popcorn bucket. Look at that.
There it is.
I'm telling you, man, that is for sure a great find. That's probably the best popcorn bucket I've seen so far.
Yeah.
And and I only bought one popcorn bucket, and that was the Ghostbuster strap. And that's it.
Which, mine's is that right there.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only popcorn bucket I've ever bought, and all the other ones have been like meh. But
Yeah.
that one, I'm definitely gonna go look for that one.
Yeah,
What a great find.
I was done with popcorn buckets, and
Yeah.
then I saw that. I was like, of course.
Of course.
They always do something to kind of like fucking hook you in.
Yeah, exactly. But then you're done after that. You know, I mean, what else are they gonna do? I mean,
Yeah,
you got-
I don't see
Yeah.
another. What could they come out with that would make me want? They already did Ninja Turtles, like the Ninja Turtles anniversary came out. There was no popcorn bucket.
There's not
Perfect.
popcorn.
I didn't get
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Unless they do a fucking Power Ranger one and it's like a helmet or something like that.
No, I don't see that happening. I mean,
Like
they
Power
would have
Rangers movie.
I guess the Power Rangers movie they would have to bring. They have to
Like
bring
it
that
back into theaters and do a whole popcorn bucket for that.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
completely marketable.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Totally.
anyways, let's not beat a dead horse on popcorn buckets.
Yes.
So
great fun.
But
great fun.
Those are the hauls, and we got some segments lined up for you guys. This one's gonna be pretty interesting because we're gonna talk everything we're gonna talk about is retro related.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, I'm just gonna tell you guys ahead what we're gonna talk about. So one of the things we're gonna talk about is Halo going to PS5. Crazy. It's insanity, pure insanity.
I can't believe it.
We just got the Scream 7 trailer. I'm excited.
Talk about that for him.
We'll talk about that.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna chit chat.
Then what was the other thing? And then there's another thing going on, which is we'll talk about in another segment. It'll be small, but Mortal Kombat was supposed to come out this month.
Mhm.
And it got pushed. But they're marketing it. There's so much marketing going around. Like it was still coming out. Like there's stuff with the we'll talk about it, but we're gonna talk about Mortal Kombat 2, the movie, and what the hell is going on. And then we're gonna end it with the memes of the week as we normally do. But that's your show wrapped up right there. We're gonna get into it.
A wonderful thing came out, and that was the Scream 7 trailer, my friend. Yeah. And it is pretty good. I gotta say. I don't know how you felt about it, but let's take a look. Yeah, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, go for it.
This is it.
Can't believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Actual Airbnb.
Oh, that's so
it's a real Airbnb.
It's a motion detector.
That's Stu's house, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Hello.
Hello, Sydney.
Sydney's back.
Did you miss me?
So glad they brought her back.
Nice little town you found. You and your pretty daughter. Reminds me of where we grew up.
Well, you sure know a lot about me for another asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding.
She's just like, at this point, I'm just talking to this guy.
Not this time.
Down to the end.
He said, town that we grew up in.
Yeah.
I want to be a fighter like you. If you hurt her,
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
let's unmask this fucker.
And Courtney comes back.
All your friends died
Gail's the new Dewey.
for just being near you.
I do miss Dewey.
Where is my daughter? Tatum, listen to me. He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Do it now! Oh, you got it.
Damn.
He's dead. You
Nope.
need to make sure you shoot him
Yeah,
in the
shoot him
head.
in the head.
Yep.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
This is gonna be fun.
Okay,
There
hold
it
on.
is.
Hold on. Because he said, all right, hold on. He said in the town that we grew up in,
Yeah.
and then that thing at the end sounds like Stu. And I knew that they had said that they're gonna like Matthew Lillard was gonna like I don't know how you bring Matthew Lillard back. Like,
Well, here's the thing. Come on. If you look at the first movie, let's talk about that. Let's just could have survived that.
the TV smashed him in the head.
He could have survived that. I guarantee. I haven't seen the movie. We're not gonna see them. We haven't seen the movie yet, but it's gonna be a callback to, oh, hey, where's this thing? It's missing, and that body's gonna be missing, and no one knows where it's at. That's what's gonna happen. It has to. I don't know if they're gonna do it right away or if they're gonna do it at the end. But in my mind, I'm like, wait, you just okay. Obviously, do we now know Stu's gonna be one of the killers, or how? I just don't know how they're gonna play into that.
I don't know how. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see Matthew Lillard again.
Yes.
That guy is like he's the shit. Matthew Lillard
He
himself
is.
is the shit.
We grew up
Love
with
that
him.
guy.
He was
And
he
just
was-
every movie he's in. I mean, he's an
It's-
awesome character and everything. Like
yeah.
in She's All That, he's hilarious. In
He's so funny.
Hackers,
He's so annoying but hilarious.
in Hackers, awesome.
One of our favorite movies. Yes.
In the first Scream, forget about it. Like he
Yep.
anytime he was on screen, he stole the show because his Riz or whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it, his charisma
Exactly.
just comes through and just like he's just a dope. He plays dope
Yeah.
characters.
Not to mention 13 Ghosts was another classic.
13 Ghost, yes.
He was awesome in that one. He was great in that one. So yeah, I mean, it's good to see him back.
That's well, hold on. We don't know. We don't know what the hell's going on. That thing at the end sounds like Stu, and then the whole thing about a nice town that we grew up in.
Yeah.
Yes, it's giving Stu vibes. I'm not trying to be that guy who's like, oh, come on, you have to know it's Stu. I want to believe it's Stu, but like you're gonna tell us off rip, or do they not care anymore? That you know what, we're gonna tell you off rip that it is Stu, and fuck it. You can't find him. Like he's been gone this whole time.
This entire time. So they have, if you know it's Stu, they're gonna explain how exactly he's been gone and hiding this whole time and monitoring the entire kills of every Scream movie. Like I don't know how they're gonna pull this off, but I'm very interested.
So we got Sydney, then we got Sydney's daughter.
Yeah.
And then you have the twins from the new ones.
Yeah.
The brother and sister.
The brother and sister,
They
they're in it.
survived.
Yeah. And I think Hayden Panettiere is in it too.
I didn't.
The
I don't
FBI
remember seeing
agent.
her. No, I know who she is, but I didn't. Was she in the trailer? I don't.
No,
maybe I
she
didn't see
wasn't,
it.
but I think she had signed up for it from what I read.
Because
So.
I know that the sisters, Jenna Ortega and the other actress, they're not
Yeah,
involved.
They're not involved.
Because something with the older sisters, I think political views or something like that. And
She
got
had
just,
said
like,
something
booted.
about Palestine and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I guess they fired
And
her.
then Jenna Ortega was just being like, I guess, honorable to her. And didn't want to do it without her. And then, but her like reasoning was scheduling conflicts or something like that. Whatever, it's fine.
Which makes sense. Yeah, it's fine.
Everyone do their own thing.
The
But
last one didn't have Nev Campbell, and I'm like, you know what? It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't the guy, but I think the last one did have Courtney Cox, though, right?
yeah. Which that's why I said she's the new Dewey, because she got messed up in it, but she survived, and now she's there walking perfectly fine and
Exactly.
coming
So
through,
I'm glad Nev Campbell's back and kind of redeeming the franchise a little bit. So I'm excited. It's our favorite 90s slasher franchise coming back. And as you see it there, February. So of next year. So I'm excited, bro.
That's definitely gonna be the date movie for most people for Valentine's Day.
For Valentine's Day, for sure. I mean, what do you think, man? What do you think? They just don't care and just like, yeah, Stu's the killer, and you're gonna find out.
I don't know. I mean, and I love this franchise. I absolutely love Scream. We talked about it when we're doing that countdown thing. That the only one we have gripes with is the third one.
Yeah.
But after that, they're all just good. They're good movies.
They're entertaining.
Can they be predictable? You know what? It doesn't even matter. The stuff. I think I watched the first one yesterday again. I've seen the first one like 3 times this month. Just to have it as background noise and stuff like that and analyze stuff. Do you have the image of the credits?
Yes. Yeah. And of course you got to remember, I mean, just the first one had, one of the greatest shade,
the biggest shade
from West
credits history.
So
where they say, and no thanks whatsoever to the Santa Rosa City School District Governing Board.
So obviously we know what happened is that they initially were ready to film there. And I think when they found out that what the movie was about, and it was about teen murder and a horror movie, they pulled out last minute.
Well, all the parents,
Yes,
they did
yeah,
like a student council or like a parent teacher
yeah,
meeting
PTA
and stuff
thing.
like
Yeah,
that. And they're like,
exactly.
no, we don't want that kind of reputation. We don't want that kind of look over here. So
Yeah. Even
pulled it
though
out.
that no one that high school was going to be named itself, it was going to be Woodsboro High School always, which is like didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, yo, I missed opportunity, my friend, missed opportunity. You know, that's all I'm going to say.
But Wes Craven is
throw a little shade.
That pettiness is peak right here,
right there.
And he's like, you know what? Thank you to these people. Thank you to Frank Oakland. Thank you to Santa Doubletree Hotel. And no thanks whatsoever to the Santa Rosa City School District Governing Board. Screw you guys.
Shade. Perfect shade. All the way at the end credits too. That's like, and I guarantee you, they didn't know about that till years later. Like years later, until like someone pointed out, like, yo, do you know they don't think like they just threw complete shade to you, to the entire
the big middle finger.
Like, yeah, exactly. Great shade. But yeah, man.
I am extremely excited.
Yeah, man.
For Scream 7. Like and what do we expect? I don't know what to tell you. And does it continue after this? Do they end it on this one? I want to tell you, having a movie with Courtney Cox and Neve Campbell and Matthew Lillard being the last movie, that would be a great send-off. I think that would be
I think so because you figure
you're going back full circle.
You're going back full circle. You're going back to the house. You're going back to the where everybody, and that's the talk of it. That you and I both know he could have survived that TV thing, knocked out maybe, but he could have survived it. And we never went back to him in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Never. They never showed a body. They never showed anything. So I can understand why they're bringing him back, you know? And I have a feeling that I wonder if they're going to have like some type of makeup on him where he just has like a very deformed face where she's like, doesn't recognize him at first, crazy. I'm excited to see where they're going to go with this.
We'll see what they do. But yeah, that's Scream 7. We're excited. Are you excited? Do you think it's Stu? We know Matthew Lillard is involved somehow. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
DM us. Let us know. All right. This is a mind-blowing situation in the gaming world. The console wars are over. There is no console war. There is console supremacy now.
What is going on? What is going on?
Xbox is done. They're done. My boy right here is no longer an Xbox exclusive character.
Explain.
He is now going to be playing his role on PlayStations everywhere. Halo is coming to PlayStation, and that is the nail in the coffin for Xbox.
Wait,
now,
time out.
Weren't they supposed to come out with a new console? Is that still a thing? There's supposedly they are. So here's the crazy thing. So months back, we got Gears of War on PlayStation.
Right.
That was a little like man, this is crazy. That shit was crazy. Just seeing Gears of War, seeing Dom playing the whole game like that's crazy enough. Like that was an Xbox thing. But we're all just like, all right, Gears of War, I could, yeah, I guess. But Halo, I don't think we're like, hey, there's no way you're gonna see Halo on PlayStation, bro. Halo on PlayStation is nuts. There it is. Halo Campaign Evolved.
That is insane.
That is the PlayStation
website.
That is the PlayStation website right there.
Yo, unbelievable.
Have you actually have you seen the trailer?
I have not seen the trailer. This will be the first time I see the trailer. I'm going to pull it up right now.
God bless. Like
I am going to pull it up right now.
Look at how beautiful, how crazy this thing. It's running on, I believe, the Unreal Engine, like how they do all these other games. But anyway, check it out. You got to see this thing.
My God, those graphics are impeccable.
According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance.
That is insane.
They call it Halo. They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
What?
What sort of weapon is it?
What is
One
Xbox
with
gonna do now?
unimaginable power.
I don't know. What that was the wasn't
What
that
is
the bread
Microsoft
and butter?
doing? Yeah,
Holy moly!
the campaign that started it all, and there he is, Master Chief. Come on,
Fire
this
team
guy
charge.
is
We're on our way.
like I played all original 3 Halos.
Yeah.
I used to do LAN parties for
Yeah.
the OG Halos. Like take a TV and a router with me to a friend's house and hook them up to play these games on Xbox. And the experience of playing this game was just it's something you can't describe to somebody not that plays video games. Like
Men are putting
Halo
up a real fight. The
was an
cartographer
event.
must be
Every time there was a Halo game, an original Bungie Halo game, it was an event. Halo 1, 2, and 3 had midnight. Halo 2 and 3 had midnight releases.
Give them hell, Chief.
There he goes, Master Chief. Look at
Wow.
that thing, bro. It's beautiful.
That is insane, bro. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm blown away. Now I'm excited for 2 games that come out next year.
And you have a PS5.
I do.
Nice. So
Yeah.
this game is literally forever. Everyone will tell you, you think Xbox, you think Halo.
Yeah.
Next would be Gears of War.
Yeah.
Obviously, Gears of War was the first one that they put on PlayStation. Some of us OG Halo LAN players and just people, I have friends that played in tournaments that were nationally ranked that
Really?
played this on Xbox competitions. My boy Gio. And it's just like, we played this thing for hours at night. When Halo 3 first dropped, that server was slammed. They weren't ready. They weren't ready to handle all the people that were going to play that first night. But
And it's a good online game, right? You play
come on.
It's like one of the best.
One of the best, and crazy enough, the campaign is great. The campaign for these games is incredible. The story's awesome. The whole thing with him and Cortana, they have like a kind of relationship, not like that, but like there's something between them. Cortana starts like going crazy or some shit. It's an amazing story, an amazing game. The multiplayer was top notch.
Is that what people play?
think
They would play multiplayer more than the campaign.
Yeah, once you're done with the campaign, you're just multiplayer all the time. But I highly recommend you check out Red versus Blue if you've never seen it.
Okay.
Those are awesome, hilarious. It's a throwback thing, but it's insane. It's insane as an original Halo Xbox guy to now see it looks like it doesn't make sense. Like we're in a parallel universe. Seeing
It's
Halo
funny.
on
It's
PlayStation
funny.
3.
It looks like it doesn't make sense, but then when you see that trailer, you're like, yeah, this kind of makes sense.
Well, this is called Campaign Evolved.
Right.
So this is like a retooling of the original story. It's not a 1-for-1 remake remaster.
Okay.
So just in case, I know some people were asking if it's did they just redo the graphics and just release it on
And release
PlayStation?
They just release part 1 and release
No, it's like a retelling of the story,
almost like a reboot of a movie.
kind of. Yeah,
Kind
I
of.
don't want to use that word because that word gets thrown around, and anytime you hear that word, there's a lot of negative stuff attached to it. But definitely in the realm of a retelling of campaign. It's called Campaign Evolved. The other one I think is called Combat Evolved. So
It looks incredible. Like those, I am glad I saw it here on this episode because I'm blown away. That's incredible graphics,
dude.
That one one and Wolverine are the 2 games I'm more excited for now.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, Wolverine looks dope.
Wolverine looks dope. I can't wait for Wolverine. I think that comes out next year also. So, and at some point,
this game right here, I'm telling you, dude, those LAN parties. If I can only assume you've never done one.
I've never done. I never owned an Xbox, so I've never really. I've played it because my friend had one, but I've never really experienced to the depth of how you did it.
Yeah, no, trust me.
How is it,
bro? Just picture what we would have sometimes 2, 3 at the most one time 4 TVs hooked up in one room with 4 Xboxes and just be going at it. Just going at it. I think if I remember, you have 16 players in one match.
That is insane. How did you guys pull that off?
we wanted to game with each other. Like we wanted to play, and
You
this
wanted
is
to game each other, but in the same room.
so online became a thing, but wait, like a little bit later. But something about all your friends coming over. I had a Mitsubishi Eclipse, and I would have a CRT in my trunk with my two kicker box, my 212 box that had the speakers in it, and I had a TV in there, and I would go to friends' houses with this TV and a router. I had a Netgear router in my car, and we would run Halo, and it was just everybody would pitch in. We'd order food. We'd be playing music in the background, Linkin Park, Hoobastank, POD, like Papa Roach, and we'll have music playing in the background, and we're all just there. A bunch of us just on. You're on this TV. You're on this TV. You're on this TV. This TV is this team. This TV is that team, and then we would rotate after a while. Okay, now I'm gonna go on this team, and we just pull our controller.
What an experience, bro!
That to me, that was one of the peak gaming experiences of that generation, of Halo, of Xbox, and of gaming. That was one of the peak
that's
experiences
amazing
I ever had.
So like they would so I think the equivalent was World of Warcraft for PC. That's what they would do essentially, but you would do it for Halo, correct?
I've never played World of Warcraft. So.
Yeah, I remember seeing like how I go back to the South Park episode, but like they would have like different computers all around the same room, same thing.
Hot pockets,
mom, toilet. But so I get it. So I can only imagine what that experience is like.
Yeah,
and I assume now it's not really like that, but it's probably gonna be more online.
So I know people we're retro retro podcasts. People do still do LAN parties.
Wow.
To get that feel. I got invited to one was mentioned to me here in South Carolina, a buddy that I worked with one in the job that I had up here. And he's like, hey, we might be doing this. One, do you have an Xbox? And two, I was like, bro, I have an OG Xbox. I have the Duke controller, which is a bigger controller, the original one they came out with, and they came out with a smaller controller. And I go, and I have all three games, all original games. The Halo 1 and 2 are on the original Xbox, and Halo 3 on the 360. No, I'm always down for a LAN party. If anybody ever does a LAN party and they need I'll take my CRT if I have to.
Yeah.
That's an experience. The shit talking. If you think playing online is intense, imagine being in a room with the guy you just fucking killed, or you stuck him with a sticky, and he just freaking blows up with a plasma grenade, and he's like, "Oh, that's bullshit." It's like, yeah, that's not what the kill count says, bro. But yeah, definitely an experience. LAN party, Halo. There's nothing that comes close to it.
What a game! I can't wait. I cannot wait for that to come out. And I again, I guess I'm going to be a Halo fan because I stuck to my guns. I'm a PS5 person, so I'm definitely, and you are too. So now, definitely, I have a feeling you and I going to be playing online.
I have an Xbox One here, and it collects dust. I tried booting up. Funny enough, I posted it on TikTok. Halo on it. I have the Halo Complete Collection. The minute I turned it on, I had to do a download. I was like, fuck this. So I was like, you know what? I have all the old CDs. I'm gonna boot up on Xbox. And I have the Xbox there. But man, Halo on PlayStation 5. Absolutely mind blowing. I cannot believe it. It's crazy. I need to know what what do my OGs think? What do my diehard day one Halo people think about this? Like the console wars are like. There's nowhere. Granted, we do have the Switch, but I think the Switch is its own thing. I think the Switch is on its own level. It's not even on here. Like Switch is more like a portable than anything else. Do we play it on the TVs? Yeah, but I feel like the console war kind of shifted. Just it stayed between PlayStation and Xbox. And this has to be the nail in the coffin. Like I have a feeling that Microsoft and Xbox, they're gonna be like Sega. They're just gonna make the games.
Yeah,
and they have their properties, their games, and they're just gonna be putting out those games, and that's it. Master Chief is gonna be like the new Sonic, Gears of War and stuff like that. But the console wars are over. Xbox is done for. Like, and they raised their prices for their online. Like they knew this was coming. They knew the Halo thing was coming.
They had to,
and it was gonna be on PlayStation. And then a week before the announcement, they hiked their Xbox Live and Game Pass prices. It's like, yo, you guys are barely afloat. You have one floaty on in this pool.
Right.
How the fuck are you gonna pop your last floaty and drown yourself by raising your prices, and your premier character in game and basically franchise is with the other guys? No, Xbox is done. We're talking video games.
Yeah.
There was something else you had mentioned earlier, I believe, about video games, right?
Funny enough, when you talk about video games, today is the 45th anniversary of Pac-Man. So
Grandfather
Google,
of all games.
yeah. And so I found out, I was searching for something on Google, and I was like, oh, look at this. And you can like play it. Like you could like start the game and like actually play it, which I thought it was like really cool. So well, yeah, I was searching Google and you could actually play the game for the 45th anniversary of Pac-Man. So I thought that was pretty cool. So
that's awesome. Yeah, and Pac-Man, I mean, everybody played Pac-Man.
Oh yeah.
You played it in arcades, you played it on a console, you played it on a handheld.
Yeah.
There's no way if you were born in the 80s or 90s, you didn't play Pac-Man. You went to go to a skating rink. They had the arcade. You played on. If all the other arcades were full that you wanted to play, let me just jump on Pac-Man real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a classic. Pac-Man and Tetris, I feel, are like right there. Like Tetris, there's Tetris tournaments. There has to be Pac-Man tournaments.
Oh, I guarantee. I mean,
there has to be like speed runs. Yeah. There has to be. I haven't looked into it because I'm not huge on Pac-Man. I played it. I have a Namco like collection game there that has a bunch of games on it.
Yeah.
And I played it from time to time, but like not like how I play Tetris. I play Tetris almost like once or twice a week, like on my Game Boy. But yeah, no, that's crazy, and it's just a reminder of how old we are because it's only like 2 or 3 years older than us.
Yeah, exactly. It's like wow, 45 years, and there it is. But
Pac-Man
it was a classic.
millennial.
Yeah.
Pac-Man's a millennial.
Is Pac-Man a millennial? Yeah, I guess he was born. Yeah, he was born in the 80s. Yeah, he'd be a millennial, an older millennial like us, for sure. Yeah. For sure.
That's awesome. That's I did not know it's 45 years. I actually thought it was older.
Same.
Believe it or not, I thought Pac-Man was older.
Yeah.
But all right, well that's interesting. Pac-Man's 45th anniversary. It's Pac-Man's birthday.
Yep.
And Halo on PlayStation 5. That's crazy.
Awesome. So
everyone, let me know what you think about that Halo thing. I am very interested in knowing what the diehards think about that.
Seriously. Write in the comments. Letting you know if you're an Xbox person. Are you disappointed? Are you?
Oh, the Xbox people have been crying.
They're upset.
Online. The diehard Xbox people is like, oh, like they're in this. They're in denial that Xbox is done.
That they think
they're in denial. So this episode seems pretty heavy in video games, but we're talking now about Mortal Kombat 2. And at this point, when you're watching this episode, chances are you saw the trailer.
Yeah,
you heard the news. So the trailer looks good. I'll say good. I don't want to say great. I don't want to oversell or anything like that. I liked it, but then after getting a good trailer, we get bad news that they pushed it.
Yeah. Like everybody was bummed.
And we're so excited for this because, okay, not for anything. We mentioned Mortal Kombat on here like crazy. We are Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is my thing. I actually played Mortal Kombat 2 on Sega Genesis on TikTok Live the other day. Spoiler alert, I was absolute garbage. I thought I was so much better. The AI in that game is so crazy.
Really?
And people on the TikTok Live were like trying to help me. Oh, do this move, do this, use this tactic. But they're also saying, yo, the computer in Mortal Kombat 2 on Sega Genesis was one of the hardest computers to fight in a fighting game. It was ridiculous. But anyways, Mortal Kombat 2, the movie, trailer comes out. Everyone's excited. We're given the information from the trailer that this is the tournament movie, not the first one. The first one was good. The first one was a decent setup, but we were disappointed because we were expecting the tournament.
Yes.
This one had no tournament. And then we're following a new character that's not an original Mortal Kombat character.
Who wasn't particularly your favorite, right? Like it wasn't really a kind of favorite.
Well, no, he's not a character in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
The main guy's
a lot of people were disappointed with that.
Right. Like who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
They're expecting to follow Liu Kang, Sonya, Johnny Cage, kind of like in the first 1995 one, which is incredible, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
So that movie comes out. It was all right. It came out during the pandemic. We all watched it on HBO Max, blah, blah, blah. This one has the elements of, this one's the tournament. They bring in Johnny Cage with Carl Urban.
Yep.
And Shao Kahn looks nasty.
Looks incredible.
This one looks good. I don't care if I sound like I'm a fanboy and I'm like overhyping. Look, it is what it is. I'm a Mortal Kombat guy. I'm excited for this. Then they're like, yeah, no, we're pushing it back.
And everybody's
like 8 months.
May.
And I was like, yo, this thing was almost ready to release 2 months ago. You guys dropped the first trailer. We're like 2 or 3 months away. And then you're like, no, it's coming out next year. By what? Like summer, I think, or something like that?
Yeah, May. Right. I think like in the beginning of like middle May for the blockbuster summer film.
Yeah. And then now, with that being said, that, we got that information. It stung. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I digested it. I'm good. Okay, whatever. I have to wait. Super excited. I stay excited for it. But now we're getting all this promotional stuff of the cast going around, doing interviews, rewatching the trailer and talking about the trailer. I was like, what is going on? Why are you guys hyping the movie right now? If we still have 6, 7 months, 8 months before we can watch it. Like I don't know what the logic or the strategy, the marketing strategy for this.
I don't know either. I saw a video that they were watching the trailer and talking about it. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I saw I think it was like Entertainment Weekly had the creator, the director, and 4 or 5 other people from the cast, and they're dissecting the trailer and talking about, oh, that was a great scene. Oh, when he came in here, that looked cool. What did they use for this lighting effect? And I'm just like, why are you guys doing all this press now?
This should have been done in May, like not now.
Which is the regular routine.
Right.
The movie's coming out this month. You do heavy promos. You go on all the shows. You do all the YouTube interviews. You do all the press junket and stuff like that. So it's very like, it's like, all right, it's literally another tease to remind us how much we have to wait. I know we sound like crybabies. That's what the internet's for, right? For people to cry on here. But
exactly,
it's such a weird situation. Like, yo, you guys, it looks like you have a good movie coming.
Yeah,
following the trails of an okay movie, not a great movie. Yeah. This could possibly be a way better movie. This could be the Judgment Day T2 of your movie.
For sure.
And you push it back. Then you start doing all this promotional stuff now. And it's I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
We just have to wait. We have to wait. And I think one of the reasons why they pushed it back, from what I read, was that test screenings are doing phenomenally well. And like people were cheering and standing up and standing ovations and all this stuff that I heard. And I think they just I think maybe the studio is like, let's push it back and push it against like when the summer blockbuster comes out, starting in May. It was
supposed to come out in November, right?
Yeah.
It would have killed every movie that came out this month. I don't think there's any good movies coming out this month.
No,
nothing like top tier.
I can't think of anything.
It would have decimated the box office during November, but they also don't want to suffer with the holiday travels and that and Thanksgiving. I get that. But dude,
so I think it was more of a stunt where it's just like let's push it and give it
corporate greed at its finest.
It might be corporate greed
when the most people could watch it.
Yeah, basically. Exactly.
But
so
give us this date. Give us a trailer.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh shit, the trailer did great and the screenings are doing great. No, you know what? Let's take this shit out in summer and fucking bang bucket as much as we can.
For sure. Yeah. So
this movie better be incredible for
I hope
all the teasing they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Baraka looks, I think from the trailer, it looks like practical effects they put on him. Like, I don't think that's CGI.
No, and just the design.
Yeah.
Like, it looks beautiful. They have the portal level from part
yeah.
2,
Yeah.
which they
That's
talked
right.
about it in that video that I saw,
Yeah,
the interview.
right.
He remade the portal level. They fight in the pit, like
Yeah.
at the bottom of the pit.
Where the
They like,
spikes
look,
are.
we took the levels and we wanted to. It's every Mortal Kombat person right
That's why
now.
people were standing up and probably giving it, like, all of us fanboys.
Yeah.
Are probably going to be cheering that up. You and me are going to be like, we're cheering this up. Like it's going to be
Every
amazing.
Mortal Kombat head right now, it's just like, stop, just give me the damn movie.
Yeah, just.
But we'll get there.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch it. We'll dissect it. We're gonna compare notes. We're gonna see all the levels that they incorporate. We're gonna see all the cameos. How many? I don't even know what the list of characters is. I haven't looked into it. I want to be as surprised as possible. I think I might watch one more trailer.
Yeah.
That they release, because they're probably gonna release 2 more trailers. I'll probably watch one more, and then after that, I'm not gonna watch anything else. I just want to watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that makes sense.
Mortal Kombat 2. What is the marketing? What are you guys doing? I don't understand it. Do I enjoy? Of course I enjoy it, but it's just a constant reminder of, by the way, you're gonna wait 8 more months to watch this thing when you could have been watching it in a week or 2.
It's the biggest tease. Like, it really is the biggest tease whatsoever.
Mortal Kombat 2 is a 40-year-old's blue balls. That is what they are. This is our version now of blue balls.
Yes, correct.
All thanks to Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. You love it. We love it. We love the interactions that we get. We love everybody participating. This is Memes of the Week.
That's right. And our first meme of the week is,
kids today don't know Netflix used to come in the mail. They don't. I almost forgot that used to come in the mail. You'd finish a movie, slip it back in the little red sleeve, and wait days for the next one.
Yep. About 3 days. It wasn't that long.
Where you participated in the DVD?
I participated heavily in the DVD.
Mm.
I was a big fan of the DVDs. It was amazing. The problem is with my ADHD, returning them was a huge problem. Like, you could there was no late fee, so you could keep it forever.
Right. Yeah.
Without
and which charged. Is one of their things to combat Blockbuster.
Yes.
Was there's no late fees. Like, that was part of their marketing ploy. Was like, oh, don't ever worry about late fees, which in turn, I think Blockbuster followed up and did no more late fees.
Yeah. And
they were, and again, I hate to throw shade to my home base here, to Blockbuster, but these people were making millions on late fees.
Millions on late fees, for sure. And funny enough, they had an option to buy Netflix. Netflix offered Blockbuster to say, hey, we're for sale. You want to buy us? They laughed them out the building. And now Netflix is one of the most profitable companies.
Well, look, there are no Blockbusters. There's just people like me that fucking make one in their house.
There's
one Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon, and then there's Blockbusters in people's houses. Like there's a second to last Blockbuster, which I made friends with that guy. He's really cool. Yeah. And then I don't know if Miami has any. There's a bunch in a bunch of states where there's free Blockbusters, where basically it's like those book things where you take a book, leave a book. But now people are doing that and painting them like Blockbusters and putting Blockbuster signages.
That's so cool.
Doing take a DVD, leave a DVD, or take a VHS. I think it's mostly DVD though.
That's awesome. That I remember this. And then I remember the very first streaming they had. It came on a disc and you would put it into your PlayStation. Yeah. And that's how you streamed. And you couldn't stream without that disc. Yeah. And that was the birth for me and for everybody, was streaming, was that red disc. Yeah. And if I have they would ship you another one for free.
I think I have the Wii disc, because I think you used to be able to stream Netflix on the Wii.
And let me tell you something. You see it now. You see the streaming now, bro. It was so basic. It was a white screen and just like straight DVDs, like just straight streaming stuff, and you just had to go through each one.
And the library was I mean, they had movies on there, but
Yeah.
there's maybe like 10, 15 actual
Yeah.
bangers, and then a bunch of like B movies. Like,
Yeah. You had to put it in your queue, and like
yeah.
it was.
I vaguely remember because I didn't do the DVD thing. I worked
Yeah.
at Best Buy. I collect DVDs. I have in a closet here somewhere just over like almost 2,000 DVDs and a bunch of TV series on DVD.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that whole thing because I was just like, I rather just fucking just watch them. Like, I rather buy them and have them on display there. Again, obviously, I'm a collector. I'm a displayer. I'm a person that displays these things. I had the Netflix for the streaming, and I think I did this like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, I'm gonna buy them anyways, so let's just do it that way. And I always had in my head, because my son was maybe like 2 when this was happening, I didn't want him to damage it, and then I end up having to buy pay for a broken DVD because he scratched a bunch of my DVDs, like a bunch of them. So I didn't want that to be something. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna use it for the streaming. And at the time, I think it was like $5.99.
Nice.
Or something like that. And it was crazy. But yeah. Kids definitely don't know that Netflix used to run DVDs from Netflix.
Yep.
This thing hits home so hard for almost everyone in the 2000s, because when we were playing our video games, chilling in our room, and we're listening to our bootleg downloaded songs, we were listening it to on things like this. So anyway, let me read the meme for you guys. How Winamp skins defined internet aesthetics in the early 2000s. And we were playing our downloaded music, our Dr. Dre Chronic 2001, our Linkin Park, our just everything that we were listening to back then, Papa Roach, Eminem, all that stuff. We were listening to it on these Winamp skins on the music players on our computers. Look at all those things. I had I think I had a Matrix one, and then I had like this other weird one. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I had. It wasn't that one, but I had a Matrix one that had the code going down. I had
where it went like this.
Yeah, so I had a player that had the Matrix code going on it, and then my screensaver was the Matrix code, because Matrix Reloaded had just came out or something like that.
That's right. I remember that. I remember that heavily.
These Winamp, these skins are just, bro, this is like mind blowing. Like, this is literally a time machine. Is there another one?
Yeah, I mean, there's several.
There's several. There's
several different ones. I mean, we can go constant of how many they are. But I mean, like, this is one I had, was the Limp Bizkit one.
Oh yeah,
that's one I had, and that was incredible one. And I mean, again, there was a bunch of them. Like, just they were stacked. How you can do it.
This was our Fortnite skins.
It was. So it was just music.
Yeah, and if you if you were a fan of a band, they had the cover art would be the player. You had the Matrix. Then you had all those like apocalyptic looking, futuristic, robotic ones.
Yeah, man.
Some did like little graphics.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that one. That kind of like a radio and stuff like that.
It did.
With the
neon.
You look
like a radio, but with in your car and stuff like that, and had the equalizers and stuff like there. You see that?
Yeah.
Man, you unlocked the memory on this one when you shared this. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about this. Like, it was like,
you were like, oh, I didn't use that, and then once you saw, like, oh shit, no, I didn't. There's no way. There was no way to avoid using this.
No,
if
it wasn't.
You had a computer in the 2000s, and you were doing AOL. I'm sure you had an AOL AIM, right?
Yep.
You cannot tell me you weren't using Winamp.
Yeah,
to play
I just didn't recognize the head. Like the head, I'm like, I don't recognize that. And then when you started sharing all this other stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. And this is before when we like designed our MySpaces. This is before MySpace came out.
When we were all coders.
When we were all coders. All we did was copy and paste the code.
Listen, bro, I designed like 8 of my friends' MySpace. I did Chris's.
You did
Chris's first 2 MySpaces. I just helped him design it, and then he figured out how to do it, and then he did it himself.
Yeah, like it's you just copy. I remember someone showed me, and you're like, there's this website and it has all these codes for how you want your MySpace flair. This was our pre-MySpace. This is, I think, the start of our like, oh, let me design this and let me design that, and I mean, just the Matrix one alone was just so awesome. I wish we had the loading one. I really wish we had. But yeah, man. So on that, yeah, man, that was again how Winamp skins defined internet aesthetics in the early 2000s.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So this one, I wanted to put this one up because this has like a memory. I feel it. I taste it. Like. All right, I'm gonna read the meme to you guys. So it's a kid cuisine with the penguin on it, with the chicken nuggets, the brownie, the mashed potatoes, and the corn. All right. Now, any kid back then. So let me read the meme. It looked so much better on the box. That's what the meme says.
That's a fact.
Here's the thing. We would get these all the time when I was a kid. My mom would go to the grocery and I would like beg for this. I'm talking about, yo, and like my defense was, if you get me this, you don't have to cook for me, blah, 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 blah.
You got a good argument.
So she would get it for me. And I would get the one that had the brownie. Sometimes it was chicken nuggets. Sometimes it
Wait, that's
a pizza.
A brownie? That's a brownie.
It's supposed to be a brownie. Sometimes it was chicken nuggets.
Sometimes
Sometimes it was like a pizza. I forgot what the other one was, but yeah, we would get these. And bro, I'll never forget. So where the mashed potatoes is, you had to stab it with a fork so it could vent out.
Yes.
In the plastic. You rip the plastic off of everything except for the mashed potatoes, and you had to stab the mashed potatoes and have holes so it could vent out and like cook properly. And then after you're done, you rip off the plastic completely. Right. But me and my brother had so many kid cuisines. There was other ones as well. So these were fun. What is it? Fun Feast?
Yeah.
Fun Feast. And they had like different characters on there. Same thing. It looked amazing. You microwave it. It was a microwave. You know, it would be kind of rubbery,
sometimes
like texture
in the middle because
we loved it. But we loved it.
We didn't care. It would be
we're still here. I think internally we are still here because of Flintstones, vitamins, and all these kid cuisines, and these microwavable dinners. And there was another one. They still to this day have them. But yo, like for the adults, you're gonna tell me that, like, look, this is Hungry Man. This is a little, I'm pretty sure this is a little more recent. And that looks like ass.
It does.
That looks like ass. But
it's the single man meal. Like when you didn't want to cook.
You know which one was good but disgusting at the same time? The Salisbury steak ones.
Yes. I think that's
I used to get that one all the time.
That's the Salisbury steak right there.
That's the Salisbury steak?
That's the Salisbury steak.
Oh my God, bro. Yo, if I tell you how many of those disgusting tires I ate, but they were, I don't know why they were so, they were delicious. They were horrible for you. And
the sodium content was super high.
Goodness.
Your blood pressure must have skyrocketed.
It was the 2000s. Who cares? When I was eating the kid cuisines, it was in the 90s. I didn't eat these Salisbury steak things till I was in my 20s when I had my apartment and shit.
Exactly. Yeah, you didn't want to cook, but essentially, what it showed, it just kind of followed along the kid cuisine to the Hungry Man.
This is the adult kid cuisine.
It totally is,
and it's the same thing. That's a brownie in the middle, I think.
Yes,
and then you get the mashed potatoes that you have to leave the film on there and stab it the same way.
Yep.
And then what's that? The green shit.
Green beans.
Hell no. I never ate that third thing. I never ate the corn. I never ate no. It was a brownie, that gross slop that was the mashed potatoes. That sometimes you would microwave it and it's still frozen. It still has like a little chip of ice in it.
Yes, it did.
But around it, like the edges are cooked, but the middle is a little more. Yeah.
You'd mix the Salisbury steak to the mashed potatoes. So
you put the sauce over it.
Exactly.
So disgusting. How are we allowed to eat these, bro?
I'm
Hungry
not
Man. What are you doing?
If I eat this now, I'm gonna go have a stroke.
My stomach is doing backflips looking at the mashed potatoes.
Yes, it's like, bro, don't ever do that to me again. That's what your stomach's telling you.
My body's just like, don't you dare.
Don't you dare. I am not 20 anymore. Don't you dare.
No, especially the food that I eat now. Like my girl prepares like dope meals for us. Yeah. If I try to put that into my body, my body like will shut down on me.
Yeah, easily.
This is funny for several reasons. Okay. So the meme reads, I miss when games used to be cheap. Everyone's complaining about how the Switch video games cost about like $80,
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
$90. The PS5 games are roughly like $70 and stuff like that. Like, oh my god, these games have gotten so expensive. Here's the thing: when we were kids, we weren't buying the games. Our
We weren't buying
parents were.
Yes.
We hardly ever looked at the ticket, at the price.
Yeah.
And if we did, I was like, oh man, but if you get me this one thing, like I won't ask for anything for like the rest of the year. That was always the excuse. That was always the thing. That was our bargaining chip. If you buy me this one game, I won't ask you for another game. And bullshit. 2 months later, we're asking for another game.
Exactly.
That's what these guys do. But look at these prices. These look like prices that are going today.
Yeah, exactly.
Donkey Kong 2 is $80.
Bro, I'm
Killer
looking at
Instinct is almost $90.
I'm looking at this. I'm
Nintendo.
like, yo, like, what the heck? Are you sure this wasn't sold today? Because I'm like, but it just goes to show you they were expensive back then too.
It's
It's
funny because there was a dip in pricing for
Yeah.
video games for a while because they went down to like $50
Yeah.
for a while, and they stood there for a minute. Like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games, I think were like $49.99 for a while, for like almost a long time. And
Yeah.
it wasn't until I think PS4 that they went to like $60.
Yep.
And now the PlayStation games are about $70. But look, these are cartridges.
Yeah.
And they're $80. What's Earthbound going for? I can't see the price there.
$89.98.
$90.
So $90, and it's a $500 game.
Yeah. So it's just crazy. Killer Instinct is $90. Donkey Kong 2, $80, and Earthbound, $90. Now, out of all three of these games, right now, resale on these games are like the price charting for these games. Donkey Kong 2 is maybe $35. Killer Instinct is maybe $20, $25. Earthbound's like $500
because it's a rare game.
Loose, like if you find the thing loose.
Oh, it's probably $1,000 if you find the box and everything, right?
If you have it CIB complete in box, it's crazy.
And it's a rare game because no one bought it.
It's a rare game because of one, how good it was, the production. It came in a much bigger box than regular Super Nintendo games.
Cool.
But yeah, man.
Show you.
So whenever you as a parent want to complain to your kids like, oh, these games are so expensive, blah blah blah, bro, we were doing the same thing to our parents, asking them to buy us. This is Super Nintendo, dude.
Yeah.
The console was like $149, $200.
Yeah.
And then to buy a game, it's almost $100.
Yeah. The console was the only thing that's remained that was cheaper back then. But if you adjust it for inflation, it probably rounds out to be the same price. So what PS5 is what, $500 now? $600 now?
Mm-hmm. And the Switch is $500.
Yeah. Inflation, it probably around the same price.
Yeah. Oh boy. This one takes everyone back.
Yes.
I'm gonna read the meme to you, and I'm gonna tell you stories. So, shout out to Face. Sick days at home were always lit, and it is none other than Nick Jr.'s host. We talked about this on our second episode. We talked about Nickelodeon
way back then. Yeah,
I reminded you about Face. You forgot about Face.
I totally forgot about Face, and you
unlocked the memory. So Face was the host of Nick Jr. In between shows, he would come out or introduce the shows. Like, so next on Nick Jr. is Gullah Gullah Island, and he would do his little trumpet thing. He would say certain things, games. Like here you have him in green, blue, red, and then there's one where he's like, he has a curly straw and he's drinking the television's worth of liquid. It's just nostalgia. And whenever you were actually sick or fake sick and stayed home, this is what you would watch. If you weren't watching Jerry Springer or Maury or any of those daytime Sarah Jessica Raphael or Geraldo, what was the other one? Oh my god, Oprah. Those were the daytime shows. If you didn't want to watch that stuff, like we were watching Nick Jr. and this guy was the face literally of Nick Jr. He would come on there and bro, just I remember just it's so nostalgic. It's stuck in my head. Like I the first even now, if I hear Nick Jr., the first thing my head goes to is Face and Gullah Gullah Island and Eureka's Castle.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, I'm sure so many people forgot that Face was a thing, and just hearing the thing that he used to do.
Now I'm jiggling. Now I'm giggling. Nick Jr.
There it is.
There
right
it is.
back. Hi there, Face here. Are you upside down?
And you just be sitting there
I'm
like
upside
drinking your
down.
like ginger ale and just be like,
Much better. Nick Jr. We'll be right back. Hi there, Face here. I'm
such a
hiding.
great, such a
find me?
freaking great
So
thing. It was,
innocent, so
You did it,
simple.
Nick Jr.
yeah, it really is. It really is. What a
Great
great
times.
time. But
Great
yeah,
times.
that's our last meme of the week right
That's
there.
our last meme right there. All right, y'all. So that's gonna do it. That's the episode. We talked about some pretty fun things here today, like very nostalgic, obviously. What did we talk about? We talked about the Halo being on PlayStation. Crazy. It's just, it's crazy. We said that enough in the actual segment, but the fact that happened is just blew my mind.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
We talked about Scream 7 and that trailer that just came out, and it's just we're Scream guys here, and that franchise is great.
Yeah.
And the fact that it might be Stu.
It might be Stu. And
how are they gonna bring Matthew Lillard? What's going on? Like, it's can't wait for February. I cannot wait.
For sure.
We talked about Mortal Kombat, and we don't it got pushed. The trailers look good. Why are they promoting it so much now in November? This is the month it was supposed to come out. I don't know. Maybe they had a schedule lined up already, and they already had commitments, and they're just literally just doing all the press now. And they're gonna have to do press for it in May or whatever it comes out.
Yeah.
And then we ended it with the memes of the week, the way we always end it, with some crazy, awesome, nostalgic memes with Face. I mean, Face alone.
Face alone.
That's 90s peak childhood right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, man, this was a good one. This was an awesome episode. Another fun time hanging out with everyone, talking our retro shit like we always do.
We do.
And it just gets better and better. Like I just, this is a great vibe. Again,
every time you're unlocking stuff, like again with the Win app, and I'm like, oh my god, I again, you're like, I don't remember this, and you start just sending stuff to me. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I do remember this. Like it was like,
you're like, I've never messed with this, and then you, oh no, yeah, I did.
No, wait a minute, stop. Yes, I think I had the Matrix one and the Limp Bizkit one. Yeah, most definitely, I had that for sure.
But yeah, man, that's what it is. Where it's just a bunch of people coming together, memory lane. So many of us had all these experiences, and all over the globe, not just in Miami, not just in the United States. Like, you could be in any state, and we all were experiencing the same thing in the same era. Across over the seas, they were probably doing the same thing.
Yeah,
they were probably in, Tokyo, in Russia, in all these places, London, and they were having similar experiences. Like, they probably had Winamp on their computers.
I'm sure they did. If they had Windows, they had Winamp.
Yeah,
most definitely. Definitely. So
yeah, man, awesome show. Again, I gotta reiterate, everyone, thank you so much for everyone's support and following us. And just remember, if you are listening to this on either any podcast server that is like Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Amazon, please subscribe, leave us a review. The reviews will help us. We need reviews to get this pushed out a little more. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Please do remember to subscribe, like, and share, because that helps it get pushed out to more people and gives us more analytics so we could push out more episodes for you guys. And lastly, follow us on our social medias. I am Roly's Retro Room on Instagram and TikTok, and Tony is Tony in Retro on Instagram and TikTok. And that being said, everyone, keep it retro, be safe out there. Let's go.